as Athanasius the Great, and Athanasius the Confessor was a bishop and a doctor of the church. He is called the father of orthodoxy, the pillar of the church, and champion of Christ's divinity. Born in Aitha 296 in Alexandria, Egypt, to a prominent Christian family, Athanasius received a wonderful education in Christian doctrine, Greek literature, philosophy, rhetoric, and jurisprudence. He was well studied in the Hebrew scriptures and the gospel accounts and the Christian texts, which would later be recognized by the church as the canon of the New Testament. He credited the confessors during the Christian persecution under the Roman Emperor Maximian as his teachers of theology. As he grew up, Athanasius befriended many monks and hermits of the desert, including Saint Anthony. He later wrote the biography of Antony. Athanasius became Bishop Alexandria's secretary in 318 after being ordained a deacon. Around 323, Arius, an ambitious priest of the Alexandrian church, denied the divinity of Christ and began spreading word that Jesus Christ was not truly divine. Athanasius was present during the great church debates and stood alongside Alexander during the famous Council of Nicaea, where the Nicene Creed was adopted as the creed of the church. 5 months later, Alexander died and Athanasius succeeded him after being unanimously elected. He was consecrated as the new bishop of Alexandria in 328 and continued the fight against Arianism. Efforts to get Athanasius impeached began, and he was charged with various crimes. Even though he proved his innocence, Emperor Constantine commanded Athanasius to go to the Council of Tyre in 335. Athanasius was exiled for the first time. After returning to Alexandria 2.5 years later, his enemies continued to try to exile him. He was completely vindicated by a synod called by Pope Julius I, but was unable to return to home to Alexandria until the death of the new Cappadocian in 345. In 353, Athanasius faced more condemnation by the Arians in the Council at Arles, France, and again in 355 in Milan, Italy. The persecution escalated to the physical attacks until Athanasius escaped and hid in the desert with a group of monks for 6 years. After returning to Alexandria in 361, he was exiled 2 more times until Emperor Valens permanently restored him in 364. Over the course of his life, Athanasius was banished 5 times and spent 17 years of his life in exile for his defense of the doctrine of Christ's divinity. However, the last years of his life were peaceful and he died on May 2nd, 373 in Alexandria. His body was first transferred to Constantinople, then to Venice. Saint Athanasius is often shown as a bishop arguing with a pagan, a bishop holding an open book, or a bishop standing over a defeated heretic. He is patron saint of theologians and a faithful Orthodox and a Roman Catholic Christian, and hailed to this day as a great defender of the faith. His feast day is celebrated on May 2nd.
Holy Trinity, one God,
have mercy on us.
Holy Mary,
pray for us.
Saint John the Baptist,
pray for us.
Saint Peter,
pray for us.
Saint Paul,
pray for us.
Saint Matthew,